had told you guys that I had something, a complaint that the manager made that day of the hotel party. Okay, he stated that he only completed this report because when he asked them to keep it down, they were still really noisy. They didn't want to keep it down, right? They wanted to keep on doing what they doing. So the security guard was asked by the police if he told them not to smoke in the hotel because the smell was, coming out the room. And he didn't even tell them that he needed them to stop smoking and stop being loud. And if y'all see here, I don't like when my camera does that shit. A dude in his mid-20s was on a cellular phone standing outside of the room. The security guard made the complaint to the guy that was outside, telling him that it was too loud, right? He had received any calls from noise 200 to 230 hours on the 9th September 9th, 2017. He received a noise complaint. I asked him anyone went with him to knock on the door on the 9th floor on room 926. He stated that he did not go with anybody. He went alone. He continued to say that when he exited the room, he ran into another two young men that were standing by the elevator in their mid-20s. They were on their cellular phones. One of them was texting somebody in that room. We all know that it was Irene because she was telling them where to come. Wasn't she texting on her phone and using Monifa's phone to go live? Well, the guys that she was calling were in the hallway about to go in the room, and the security guard came up there. And I feel like he looked in there and saw that everybody was fucked up, and it was a fast way for him to say, okay, now I know one of these girls are going to come out drunk. Watch what I'm going to do to them. And another thing that he didn't do, when there's usually noise like this, they normally supposed to call the police for the noise. Well, they didn't call the police right away. They called them after 3 warnings. Look at you guys. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Okay? At least 3 warnings. That's why they don't call the cops. And it's so fucked up.
Blank stated that between 2 and 2:30, all right, September 9th, September 9th, 2017, he received a noise complaint called via radio from the desk. I asked him if anyone went with him. He stated that he responded to room 926 alone. He continued that when he exited the elevator, there were 2 black male subjects in their early to mid-20s on their cell phones. He told them that the front desk received complaints that they were being too loud. One of the males stated he was responsible for the room. He recalled that one of the men texted someone in the room to open the door. When the door to the room 926 open, a black female subject wearing big glasses opened the door.
Irene.
That's Irene. He continued that there was another black male in his early 20s that was standing behind her. He stated that he didn't enter the room. At the door, he could smell marijuana smoke and could also smell alcoholic beverages. Now ask yourself a question. What security guard who is of another nationality is going to allow black children under the age of 21 and smoking marijuana to get away with what they're getting away with?
That's why I said in the beginning.
If he asked the group to refrain from smoking, this is the officer asking the security guard, did you ask them to refrain from smoking? He stated that he did not. He did not. One of the male subjects stated to him that old people call the police. Now, I'm going to keep reading. But
I'm gonna be real with y'all. At the end of the day, this is my baby right here. I'm not gonna lie. I love him. But like I said, for some odd reason, this man doesn't really want to be like out there. And I'm telling him, yo. Anyway, at the end of the day, listen. The manager knew everything that was going on. The security guard, they knew that this was gonna happen. They knew they were gonna have a donut. All of this shit was planned, and we all knew that from the beginning. But as you guys saw and you guys heard for yourself, Irene was the one that opened the door. It was not Kanika and it was not Monifa. Because that was the mistake everybody was making. They wasn't sure if it was the Kanika opened the door or not. And when the guy said, it's the manager, it wasn't the manager, it was the security guard. Love you guys, like and subscribe.